So now I guess my job is trying to reconcile these views, since I'm kind of pretending to be a philosopher and kind of pretending to be a neuroscientist. And it's worth recognizing why evolution produced something like love. Really simple animals, like wasp I was watching outside a bit earlier, they don't have love. They have a mating strategy. They have the reflexes and programs to find somebody to have sex with and then produce offspring. But the problem is, of course, when you're a social animal, this gets much more complicated. You need to represent and keep track of your partner, especially if rearing the young is a tricky thing that requires at least two individuals working together. They need to remember who they are. They need to actually figure out who the mate is among all the other seagulls on the rock or all the other mice in the field. So what happened was there was a binding system that developed. In mammals, it's important, of course, for the mother to keep track of her offspring. And it seems like it was accepted. It was generalized to also keep track of the mate. So those parts of the brain that light up when we see our loved ones overlap quite a lot of what happens in mothers when they see their children. Those dopamine parts are kind of a glue that glues us together and helps us learn how to recognize our partner. Now, the interesting thing that happens with humans is that our kids are really hopeless at fending for themselves for many years. Put any baby in the forest and they don't hunt. It's very sad. They're really bad at hunting. Their parents have to do it for them for years. And that means the parents need to stay together. And that is why we have added a lot of extra stuff. And our big brains allow us to think about our emotions and construct very elaborate cultural structure on top of that. And this is, of course, where we start abstracting things, realize that maybe I don't love her just because of her looks, but because of her sense of humor, or because she's great at Plato. So we create a lot of complications. But deep down, of course, there are neurons firing and chemicals moving around. So it's a giant edifice, originally with a foundation built by evolution. And then we have added stuff on top of it. Some of it universal because it's in all human culture. Some of it local to your culture or you, because you just made up that great reason why you're married.
Thank you.